Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's planning briefing. My name is Leanne, and I will be walking you through the next several days' worth of weather and associated impacts, and there are plenty to discuss. Key points. Today, Sunday, and Monday, we are going to experience quite a bit of monsoonal moisture pushing up into our region. It's already begun in some places. We are expecting it to produce excessive rainfall in quite a few locations, basically our entire area, which I will show in more detail in the coming slides. But also, thunderstorms associated with this monsoonal push will produce gusty winds as well. And as of the time of this recording, we do have wind advisories issued for that threat of gusty winds from thunderstorms. That should be out of here on Monday, and by Tuesday and Wednesday, high pressure is expected to reestablish itself over the Northern Rockies. We will see subsequent drier humidities as well as higher max temperatures. That being said, Thursday through the next weekend, the potential for another trough of low pressure arrives, and it will keep an active, cooler, and wetter pattern through the weekend, which is excellent news. So here's our weather threat matrix. You can see in west central Montana and southwest Montana, we do have that high amounts of rain, heavy rain, and thunderstorms. That's where we're keying in on for the best locations of excessive rainfall, and similar areas with lower threat in northwest Montana and north central Idaho. And then we keep kind of a low threat all through the week. The threats change, though. It turns into dry with thunderstorms possible. And then by Friday, we start to see that wane a little bit as we get into the next cooler, wetter pattern. Still, thunderstorms stay in the forecast with an unsettled and active pattern. So let's get into this excessive rainfall. Here's a graphic showing in the yellow where the slight risk at 10 to 20% of excessive rainfall is possible. This is where we agree that the heaviest rainfall associated with thunderstorms will occur. And I've highlighted here that this is also with this kind of rainfall and the amount of moisture that's actually in the atmosphere and is able to be produced by these thunderstorms, there will be a rapid onset of flooding. And flash flood watches exist for almost everywhere that this is covering, the yellow circled area, if you will. And then the marginal risk in the green is a 5 to 10% chance of excessive rainfall. So everywhere we'll see at least some kind of rainfall. But the heavy amounts, the 1 to 2 inch per hour rates that are possible with these storms are most likely to occur in this yellow shaded area. And that's where we're worried that rapid onset flooding will occur. And then moving into Monday, the focus shifts eastward, but there's still that slight risk, that 10 to 20% of the most excessive amounts of rainfall occurring down in southwest and west central Montana and into Lemhi County, Idaho as well. Same thing though, rapid onset flooding with this kind of water coming out of these storms. And then you can see everywhere else is shaded in the marginal risk in the green of 5 to 10%. So again, another day of heavy rain, thunderstorms, gusty outflow winds from thunderstorms. It's going to be a very, very active period. So how much are we expecting? This is from Sunday 6 a.m. Mountain Time through Monday 6 a.m. Mountain Time. And these are it's a little busy. I get that with the amount of numbers on here, but you can see that the darker greens, the upwards of 1 to 2 inches, are right there in north central Idaho and along the Idaho-Montana border. A little bit less as you go further east. And then, of course, that will shift on Monday, and the darker greens will occur across southwest Montana and west central Montana. For a little more detail, here's one of our models. It's depiction of the rainfall timing and placement beginning this afternoon, Sunday afternoon. You can see that heavy rain, those thunderstorms move up north central Idaho into western Montana, up into northwest Montana. That's overnight tonight. Brief break, and then by Monday we start to see a refocus of thunderstorms and moisture occur down in Lemhi County, Idaho, and then into southwest Montana. Quite a bit more moisture occurring there. Some of it will move up into west central Montana and the Missoula area, but then it shifts off to the east by Tuesday. Now, feel free to pause this and watch it again if you need to, but I will continue on in the briefing. So here's a look at our temperatures. A lot of places are going to remain really warm today, Sunday. and still remain pretty dry overall in the areas that aren't going to see, the heaviest rainfall. But it's a noticeable difference there across north central Idaho. Some temperatures still warm, but the humidity's very much come up. So that's good news for ongoing fires. And then Monday, much more widespread cool temperatures and much more widespread higher minimum humidity. So we feel pretty confident about this. So while not everywhere is going to get super cool from this, it's at least a break and a respite from what we've been seeing with the 100 degrees that occurred yesterday in many places, in the past several days as well, and those super dry RHs. Monday will definitely be a noticeable change. But by midweek, we're back to dry and hot again, and this is the outlook for Tuesday into Wednesday time period when the high pressure does rebuild. The temperatures on the left-hand graphic are right back up into the 90s and 100s for many locations, and the humidities drop back into the 20s and teens depending on where you're at. The lowest RHs should be along the Idaho-Montana border in northwest Montana and in the lower valleys of north central Idaho. Very similar to what we've been seeing. So we do have a break, but it doesn't last very long. But that being said, here's some better news. Thursday through next weekend, I alluded to the fact that we will probably get into a cooler and wetter pattern, thankfully. And this is an animation showing the trough pattern that kind of comes in. I'll wait till this restarts. There we go. So Pacific Northwest trough comes in off of Washington, moves over the Intermountain West, lingers basically Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and starts to exit to the east and into Canada by Monday and Tuesday. This is a week from now. So this would be this coming Thursday through this next weekend, right? But the good news is that we seem to only have 1 or 2 days of really hot and really dry before we're back into a active, cooler and wetter pattern. And I think that's something we can all agree is good news. So that is all I have for today. Please give us a call if you have any questions, and we will see you at the next briefing. Thank you very much.